If you can hear my fan, no, you don't. Okay. But like, I think I remember specifically what I was talking about. Because I was talking to myself earlier, right? And I was like, you know what? I should actually record it. But be having stuff going on. I ended up recording something else, but then I didn't even finish that because I didn't do what I was going to do. I'm just saying. I was at the pet store and I was going to get another animal. But when I got home, I had to clean my guinea pig's cage, and then I had to clean the fish tank. And if I would have got that animal, I would have had to set up that new tank, and it would have just been a lot. Plus, I real life got to get up in a few hours because I got work in the morning. Earlier, I was laying in my bed, and I was pretty sleepy today. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's because I took a melatonin that night prior. I shouldn't have, because I did research and it was saying like melatonin, it doesn't give you quality sleep. Like, it helps you to go to sleep, but you're not gonna get quality sleep. So I was like low-key sleepy during the day, and when I had went out to go to the pet store, it was just like, you know what I'm saying, I didn't drink no coffee or anything, so I don't need that either. But I'm just saying, like, I say, like right now, like, I'm getting heady, but I know I can't sleep, so it's really like, what's really going on? Anyways, y'all, it's a bun. Okay, first of all, there's a bun on top of my head before y'all say anything. That's why I look like that. Matter of fact, we just gonna look like this for right now. I think it was because I was watching sermons. I want to call them sermons because they're technically sermons. So I'm gonna just say sermons. Of this guy. I don't want to even get on here and start yapping about a husband and all this stuff, but it's like, I like to have information about like relationships and blah blah blah, because like literally I feel like I'm just called to it. I'm called to speak on certain stuff like that, but it's like I know for a fact I'm not 100% in that position to where I can just sit here and just give y'all straight facts, how a woman should act, how a man should act, how this, like, I'm not there. I'm still taking in information myself, and I don't want to take anybody else's information at that. Like, I like speaking on experience, and when you speak on experience, the information is not better, that's the worst terminology, more, not potent. I don't remember how it started, but I was just laying in bed and I was thinking about this dude that I had just met. Think about this dude that I was messing with. It was either like my 7th or my 8th grade year, right? Nah, because DK was 2 years older than me. DK couldn't have been 3 years older than me. There was no way DK was 3 years older than me. I actually did the story time on DK. I don't think I've ever spoke about him for real on my channel. I'll probably say like my FL, but my FL is DK. I'm not gonna say his name. That's just like his little whatever. And it's like, I can't even sit there and say FL. The older you get, I don't even want to say the older you get, the wiser you get, blah blah blah. But it's like, you learn something every single day, and I become wiser. Wisdom is she, okay? And you develop certain mindsets on certain things that happen in your past, and you notice like certain cycles and certain things you said and how other people reacted. Like, you even notice, like, I don't want to say negative things in other people, but you notice like things that they should be working on, or that like they need to be working on, or whatever the case is. Like, you see their faults, and nothing is wrong with that. Everybody has faults, but it's like, it's good to take accountability, acknowledge them, and then fix it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be sulking in it. Like, ooh, I got something else to say like this. Irritating me. So B. Okay, we're just gonna call him B. I've made a story time on B. Oh, I remember. So no, I can't even play it. I actually on my phone, and I was going through my camera roll, which I really need to go back and do that again because I always get sidetracked. But I was deleting, videos, photos, whatever, in my camera roll, and I stopped by a video of B. And like I said, I met him 7th or 8th grade. We literally only dated once, which was in 7th or 8th grade. Don't remember, don't care. But we were kind of like, it was like B and DK were the two dudes that I was like on and off with, but I was obsessed. Like, now I know clearly, I've known this for a couple years now, but when I officially got over him back in 21, I wasn't in love with him. I was just obsessed with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you go through it, you'll get the difference. But I was obsessed with him. And I mean, I still want to call him my FL because, like, shoot, free him. I'm just kidding. Shoot. Okay, we're not gonna do too much. Anyways, so yeah, in the video, I want to recite it, but like I don't want to do too much. But he was just technically like, you need to delete that TikTok off your page. You got me in trouble with my girl. I spared you. I should have broke your neck when you slept with another dude. Da, da, da. And in the video, bro, he was like flashing money and stuff like that. And like, bro, it's funny now. Like back then, like I was just like, bro, what? Like, oh my god. Cause it's like, it's funny because it's him. Like knowing him, like it was just funny. Like the way the whole thing was set up, and like he sent it. Do I want to get into it for real? Anyways, he sent it on like Instagram, and I screen recorded it. And then at the top, he put delete. So the TikTok was literally text messages. It didn't have his name. It didn't have his face. Like, it didn't have anything. It was just like my ex. And in all reality, I want to say I don't have any exes, but I guess you could say I claim one ex, but he's not the ex that is claimed because that wasn't for real. Like I said, we were on and off talking. Like, we dated once when I was in middle school. Like, let's be so for real. And me and DK, we never dated. We were just on and off. But like I said, I was obsessed with him, so that's, whatever. But I eventually, clearly 5 years, yeah, you ought to at least have a little bit of love for the dude. Like, come on now. So yeah, I have love for DK. I ain't gonna lie about that. But I wasn't in love with him. I'm not in love with him. Whatever. The TikTok was just like messages. Like, I forgot specifically what it was about. But the only reason why I'm saying that, and I was laughing at the video, and I was just thinking back, I was like, bro, like, what did I do? I was like, dude, like, was I wilding for real? Like, was I wilding that bad? Like, that bad? Like, a lot of people don't. Like, if you see the person that I was 3 years ago to now, you would literally be in shock. Like, I am not. I would hope that I would not be the same person that I was. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, like I said, it's just funny to me because I'm like, he said I effed another dude and he spared me and should have broke my neck. I'm scared. What do you mean? And you want to know the crazy thing? He literally called me like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago or something like that on no call ID. First of all, don't nobody really be calling me on no call ID. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's like, no call ID. Who is this? But I be having a little bit of options on who it is, you feel what I'm saying? So it's either my ex, but my ex wasn't blocked 3 weeks ago. My ex is blocked now. Should've. Well, the thing is, he been blocked. I mean, I don't even want to get into a story time about my ex, but he was blocked for a year. Then he asked me to unblock him to call me. I ain't gonna get into it. But, you know, whatever. And then I accidentally called him, the other night or something like that. And then I blocked him again. We're done. We don't want that in our life. We're not gonna get into him anyways. Let's put that out there. And it's crazy because these dudes in real life be looking at my YouTube. I don't even post for real, but we gonna get back on it. But it's crazy. Like, I actually had a dude sit there on the phone with me and try and watch my videos. Baby, we're not doing that. It's only okay, all right. It was because one of the videos was about him. I'm not gonna lie, but I ain't violate though. I don't be doing none of that. I just keep it real. And if you upset by the real, then I don't know what to say. So yeah, I was just thinking about. I was like, dang, like, what do you mean? Like, when did I probably did, but I'm just like, when, how, what, and who? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just asking questions. And I think, I don't know particularly what he's talking about, because like he just like automatically, I think he just in his mind just think I'm just his girl. I don't know. He tried to make me wifey, but baby, that ain't happening. That ain't happening. Okay. Okay, but I think, so I went to Atlanta back in 21, and I met my ex in 21, but I didn't meet my ex until I got back from Atlanta. But literally that same day I got back from Atlanta, I went to go see B at his crib, and I spent the night with B at his crib. So, yeah, but literally after that, I met, you know what I'm saying, the ex. So, but me and my ex didn't do anything, you know what I'm saying, like for weeks on end. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, we was just cooling, vibing, hanging out with each other, but we weren't having intercourse. So, I'm confused. Like, I'm like, real like confused. Like, unless you... But that's the thing, though. I didn't lose my junk. You know what I'm talking about by junk, right? I didn't lose that junk until... You feel me? So I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, are you that delusional? Like, I'm real life confused. I ain't got nothing to do with B no more. I'm gonna need him to not no color ID me no more. I'm done with you, okay? Unless you've, like, fully changed. You was a God-fearing man. You know, God come first. You gonna need to change, too, first. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of that. That's the thing. Like, if you gotta change all of that, then clearly you ain't the one for me. Because, I mean, I ain't gonna sit here and judge you, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know what I want. And I know that what I want, I'm not gonna get everything of. But, here's my thing, though, y'all. I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all. I just can't. I'm sorry. Nothing is wrong with it. I used to do it, but I cannot talk to a man that smoke. Like, I just can't. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I just can't. Like, if you do, alright, I'm gonna give it to you. If you do, it has to be like on special occasions, or like even like 3 times a month, once a month, twice a month, none a month. Like, God, because if I can get over it, you can too, honey. If your wife can get over it, you know, my husband gonna be able to get over it. So it's like, all right, I'll help you. You feel me? Like, yeah. But I know for a fact, like, I'm not gonna be with my husband. Like, we might be in the courting and dating situation, and you might still be smoking, but once we get married and we're living together, you're not gonna be smoking. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be with a man that's gonna smoke. Okay? Okay? Okay. And I'm just saying, like, literally, like, there's literally a cycle or like a repetition of the dudes that it's like the same dudes in a different body. Like, for real. It's It's terrible. It's so terrible. And like, I literally had a type. I had a type. Light skins, curly hair. That's it. Like, I mean, young me. Well, and that's what I was thinking about too. Oh my God, that's why I had texted my old church buddy. And he was low-key coming off like, baby, you don't want to do that with me. Cause nah, because that's what I was thinking about. I was like, that's what I was talking about with myself. I was like, dang, like I literally had a type. And it's because from kindergarten to second grade, my crush was a light-skinned boy, hazel eyes, freckles. He was mixed. Like that, like set it off for me. Like that, he was so fine. Like, and then, so like I was thinking about him and I was like, dang, like 9 times out of 10, like I remember all my crushes' first and last name. Like that was my crush. That was my livelihood, my young life. You feel me? I'm gonna remember them for facts in their faces. So, I mean, I'm trying to think of him the same face but older. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure like his Instagram ain't gonna be his name, or his Snapchat ain't gonna be his name, or maybe I'm spelling his name wrong, whatever. So I was like, all right, like I'm gonna text somebody that did we go to the same elementary school? Because I moved after second grade. I moved to a different elementary school, and I moved from out the country. So I was living in the country. But that dude went to my church. He's like a family friend, or was a family. I don't know. I'm gonna just say he is a family friend. So he's like a family friend, or whatever. And I just found his Instagram not too long ago. I'm not gonna say on how, because I mean, I'm just not gonna get into it. It's nothing crazy or nothing like that, but yeah, I just found his Instagram not too long ago. But like back in the day, we was clearly people changed, and he did change. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just like, oh my God, because he was so innocent. We was all innocent and young. You feel what I'm saying? Like I can't even hold it past him. So we get older, we move on, whatever. But I texted him. I was like, well, first of all, I called him because I hate texting. If you know me, you know I hate texting. So I called him, and he's like, you know, I think it was like, what? Or like, yo, or I don't know what he said. But I ended up just telling him, I was like, oh, I don't feel like texting. And I sent like 3 messages describing, like, I was like, look, like, I was just wondering if he's, you know, if he's still alive or something. What did I say? I don't know if I said if he's still alive. I'm gonna like literally tell you what I said. Oh, he sent a question mark. So he didn't say nothing. So I was like, I was just wondering if you still knew Beep. I think that's his name. Light-skinned boy with freckles. He's mixed. He went to that elementary school. He was there when I was there. He was like, yeah, what about him though? So he's saying he know him. He's saying he alive, and now he's asking, okay, what about him? Whoa. Is he okay? Like, do you got a problem with him? Like, question mark. And I was like, he was my crush back in second grade. I was thinking about him recently and wanted to make sure he was good. He told me some, oh, okay. Okay. What's his Instagram? What's his Snapchat? What's his number? What do you mean, oh, okay? Send me a picture. Like, that's probably my husband. Like, you're holding me back from him? Like, I'm teed. I'm irritated. Like, we're gonna have to fight. Nah. But, like, that was wild. You feel me? Like, I understand you have a girlfriend. I don't want you. I want him. You feel me? Like, yeah, like, let's be so for real. Like, you ain't gotta act too nonchalant. Like, we aren't family friends, damn near family. Let's keep it for real. Like, we're damn near family, and you acting all nonchalant like I did something to you. It might be your personality, but good luck, Charlie. Anyways, back to what I was saying though. Then I don't know if I ever described my crushes. Anyways, I probably did in one of my videos. But then my 3rd grade crush and my 4th and 5th grade crush, they weren't light skinned, they were brown skinned, but like they was They was cute. Okay? Sure, my third grade one was probably, to this day, I remember his face. Oh my god. Like, oh my god. I can't say his name. But you wanna know something crazy? My third grade, hold on. Second grade, so kindergarten to second grade, I was at this school. Then I moved to a different school, and I was there for a year. Then I moved to another school, and I was there for my 4th and my 5th grade year. So third grade year was in another school, and his name started with a J. And then this dude, he had the same name as the dude from third grade. Clearly, 2 different last names, and I remember both of them. Just crazy, but like, first of all, third grade one was mad cute. 4th and 5th grade one, he was like more as like a pretty boy. And like, you gotta think about it, I'm in 3rd grade, and the one when I was in 3rd grade, he was in 4th grade, so he was a year over me. And like, we would really only see each other when we're like going past each other at recess or like lunch and stuff like that. Like, it was, not me getting happy yet. Stop it. But yeah, sure, I want to see him soon. Let me stop, y'all. Let me stop. But not for real. Those probably are my husbands. With an S. I'm just kidding, y'all. Chill. It's like late at night. I've been talking for 30 minutes. Do I have anything else to ramble about? Because literally all I'm doing is rambling. Ain't no story with this. Like, what am I talking about? Let's be so for real. Just saying, like, you know, me being obsessed with my FL and like looking back at my past and seeing that I literally had a cycle of dudes, technically daggone they're the same dudes in different bodies and stuff like that. And like, you're literally attracting what you are to a certain extent, and then those people are projecting towards you from what you need to fix and change within your lifestyle. And like recently meaning the past 2 years. The past 2 years. I've like, I'll say 1 year, because that first year I wasn't too smart and got my heart broken. Because I wanted to be delulu and dumb and this and that and whatever the case is. And that story time, I was even telling it, I was still delulu. And I'm like, the thing is, I'm not even gonna delete it, because like, it's real. Like, it's the truth. Like, that's what happened. Yes, I was delusional. Yes, I fell for it. All of that. You know what I'm saying? But like, now I can look back on it like, it's embarrassing low key, but it's like, dang, like, you real life fell for that. You real life fell for that. But here's the thing though, to articulate all of it, right? Or to sum it up, if you guys haven't seen it, it's the 2-hour story time. You guys go watch that. You'll see all the delusion and everything in it, and it's the whole story. You cannot speak something aloud to someone and then do the opposite. That's exactly what I was doing. I'm sitting here telling this man, like, look, and it's true, I'm not ready for a relationship. We can just vibe out, knowing dang well I cannot vibe with anyone. Like, yeah, oh, I'm healing, oh my god, you should be doing that. So why are you communicating with him? Why are you being, how do I say this? I don't want to say sexual, because it didn't become sexual until the end. So why are you being very sensual with this grown boy? Listen to the terminology now, okay? I ain't trying to comfort him or anything. I mean, grown boy and grown man is 2 different things. You have to be able to tell the difference, okay? And now I can. And this is not to comfort him or anything, but he was a grown boy. I mean, at least he wasn't a little boy or just a boy. He was a grown boy, because the man was 4 years older than me. So it's like, you ought to, you feel me? So it's like, I'm telling him one thing, but then my feelings, I proceeded to become obsessed with him for what I thought was falling in love. Love is more than just a feeling. It's action. you know? And a lot of people don't learn that until after the fact. Clearly me. So if you meet somebody and you, oh, I got a feeling about this one, da da da, baby, run. I think you should. Well, it depends. It depends. If you seek God and you ask Him for confirmation, whatever the case is, whatever. But if you don't, then run. Okay? If He didn't give you the confirmation that is your husband, because we don't just walk around here with boyfriends and girlfriends. If that is not your husband, then that ain't the right one for you. Okay? So yeah, I'm telling him this, that, and he's agreeing, like, cool, like, that's fine. And, like, whole time, like, that was probably cool for his end, like, yeah, like, he doing his own thing, like, literally being a boy, like, messing around, doing what he gotta do, you feel me? And, like, I'm just thinking, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, he's the only dude I talk to. My ex calls. Okay, I can link with my ex. I'm sitting here texting, sitting here calling, ends up linking, ends up doing something with my ex, and the correlation of talking to this dude, acting like he's the only guy I talk to, acting like I'm so in love with him, highly obsessed with, I mean, I was obsessed with him, but it's like, how are you so obsessed with him and you're literally, you feel me? Like, I didn't even think about, like, I was just so pressed on what he was doing, what girl he was talking to, but not about what I was doing. What was I doing? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you feel what I'm saying? And I didn't tell him none of, you know what I'm saying, anything that it was just like, you know, I don't talk to nobody, I ain't got no friends, blah, say. 9 times, it was all I don't want to lie. But low key, so it's like I'm sitting here lying to dude, sitting here, I don't want to say playing dude, but like, you feel me? Like, so technically what he was doing was projecting, you feel me, onto me. And I was getting upset. And that's what you do. You rebel. You get upset because it's like, why are you treating me like that? Whole time, you probably treating other people like that whole time. That's how you act. You know what I'm saying? But everything is a lesson within itself. I've learned, I've grown from that. Thank God. Cause baby. But it's just like, dang, like, definitely, ask God for forgiveness on that one. But it's like how, I was like, it's so crazy because it's like after that, I was just so sad. I'm like, oh my God, he stopped talking to me. Girl, what did you do after he left? Okay. Like, that's why I'm so glad I'm not the person that I was back then, because your girl, it's not even cute to be a player. Your girl used to run game. Your girl used to play. Your girl used to have it like that. You feel me? I don't even want to say have it like that, because having it like that ain't good. You know what I'm saying? But like, if I wanted it, I could get it. You know, like, that's how all of it was. Like, I would literally, I would be so dominant to the point where I'm pulling up on dudes. I'm not, I haven't done that in I don't know how long. I'm very much in my submissive woman, all of that. You're gonna come to me. I'm not texting you. I'm not calling, whatever. You feel me? I'm staying put. I'm standing on business. Okay. Oh yeah, I also told what I did in the story time too. Like, I literally hit up another dude, you know, link with him. He want a relationship, and I'm just like, bro, nah, bro. Like, I literally told him straight up. But it's like, why and how? And I mean, he wasn't my husband. I knew that. I know that, and even knew that back then, which is crazy. But like, cause like during that time, like after dude ghosted me or whatever, like that's when like everything kind of like, you feel me, like swapped. Like my whole lifestyle just, yeah. But he wanted a relationship, and I just was not going for it. Like, first of all, I'm like, this my get back, like, you feel me? And like all the time, like, what did that prove? What did that do? Like, it did nothing. I can't get mad at him. It's like, you cannot get mad at your lessons. It's just a greater cause. Like, I can't even be mad at this dude. Like, it's just like, it happened for a reason. He had to be put in that position for me to learn. After me and my ex broke up back in 2022, and that's when I met whatchamacallit. But I was in a vulnerable state too. Like, it's like I was so vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Like, your mind is clearly going to be all over the place. You don't know what you want. Like, clearly, I just got a relationship with my ex. Clearly, my ex is probably still going to be somewhere around the gate. You know what I'm saying? We were highly toxic. Very toxic. Within the relationship, out the relationship, recently, all of that. But I'm putting all of that in the past because, baby, I'm moving forward. I'm growing. I'm about to be, yeah. I lost my train of thought, but anyways, to sum it all up, if I was to see him again, and it's like, okay, clearly, I still have things to work on, and that's why I like the fact that, like, I can look back at my videos and see how I've grown, how much I've grown and stuff like that, so I know, like, I'm gonna be having a way better mindset than I do right now from this video. But I'm not deleting none of them because it's like, it's just showing how I've grown and stuff like that. But for my mindset right now, I don't want to see him. I don't want to talk to him. And it's only because I'm still hurt about it. And it's crazy because it's been 2 years. It sounds so crazy. It's literally been 2 years. And I feel like the only thing that hurts is because I don't know how to describe it. That's something I gotta talk to my therapist about. But me and my therapist ain't even gonna get on that level for probably like another 2-3 months because I still gotta talk to her about my childhood and all that other stuff. And then I have my mentor. You know, we're doing those things. You know what I'm saying? Seek help, even if you don't even specifically 100% need it. You know, everybody always needs another person or another helping hand or whatever the case is, because, you know, whatever. But yeah, I don't really know how to describe it. Like, I feel like she would be able to get the words out for me if I tell her about the situation and everything about it. It's just like, I don't even want to say I don't want to see him, because I've seen him, like, after he goes to me. Like, clearly I've seen him, and like, it was like, I guess nothing happened. I'm guessing, like, what I think I want from it is a conversation. Like, I want to be able to talk about it. But it's like, what is there, like, it's like both, like, two different mindsets. It's like, okay, I want to talk to him, I just want to talk it out, but what is there to talk about? Like, there's that. It was like, what is there to talk about? Like, okay, this is how it's gonna be. Yeah, so, like, my bad, I ghosted you again. I mean, we already had this conversation back in 2023 in February when I told you that I never try to hurt your heart or break your heart. I ended up with a girlfriend, blah, 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 whatever. And it's like, oh, I understand totally. Like, it was just crazy because if you got a girlfriend, you could have just told me, da da da, whatever. We already had that conversation. So, what do I need now? What's the what do I need? Him to tell me that I'm not ugly? Like, what are we doing here? Like, what do I need from you? We don't need a conversation. But then the other side is like, yeah, but like, I just want him to, like, actually apologize and stuff like that. Just, like, you know, be more sincere so I can know that you actually weren't trying to hurt me. It's not about that. It's spiritual. It's not just on the face of the realm of the physical, baby. It's not just the physical. I'm trying to tell myself that right now. But you feel me? But we're all fighting our little battles. I'm not perfect. One day I will get over it. I promise you that. And it's so crazy because I know, like, I want nothing to do with him. I find him mildly attractive. Mildly. Only because I find a lot of people attractive, okay? But like, last time I seen him in person, I was kind of disgusted. So, not really. I don't know. But God don't bring confusion, so let's just stop talking about it, cause baby. Oh, child. Anyways, that's about it. It is currently 12:46. Thank you guys for listening and watching. You guys have a blissful night. Love you. Bye.